माननीय केंद्रीय शिक्षा तथा कौशल विकास एवं उद्यमिता मंत्री श्री धर्मेंद्र प्रधान जी, दिल्ली विश्वविद्यालय के सम्मानित कुलपति प्रोफेसर योगेश सिंह जी, दक्षिण दिल्ली परिसर के निर्देशक प्रोफेसर प्रकाश जी, डीन ऑफ कॉलेजेस प्रोफेसर बलराम पाणी जी, दिल्ली के मुख्य पोस्ट मास्टर जनरल सुश्री मंजू कुमार जी, विश्वविद्यालय के रजिस्ट्रार डॉक्टर विकास गुप्ता जी, शताब्दी समारोह के संयोजक प्रोफेसर नीरा अंगिमित्रा जी, दिल्ली विश्वविद्यालय के प्रोफेसर रजनी अभी जी, दिल्ली विश्वविद्यालय के आदरणीय आचार्यगण, गणमान्य अतिथिगण, दिल्ली विश्वविद्यालय के युवा विद्यार्थी मित्रों, मैं आप सबको इस अवसर पर शुभकामना देता हूं और बच्चों के लिए मेरा आशीर्वाद भी देता हूं। It's a very prestigious occasion and a happy occasion also for me as the Chancellor of this prestigious university, that I have been able to come here, meet you, greet you, talk to you, share with you some of my ideas. आज दिल्ली विश्वविद्यालय के लिए ऐतिहासिक दिन है। इस विश्वविद्यालय ने प्रगति और प्रसिद्धि के 100 गौरवशाली वर्ष पूरे कर लिए हैं। इस अवसर पर मैं उन सभी लोगों का हार्दिक अभिनंदन करता हूँ जिन्होंने इस विश्वविद्यालय ख्याति में योगदान दिया। All the people who are responsible for the progress, for the growth of this university, I would like to compliment, congratulate for making this as one of the prestigious institutions of the country. Over the 100 years, hundreds of illustrious vice chancellors, deans, registrars, professors, and non-teaching staff have established high standards of academic excellence and administrative efficiency. From its modest beginnings, as I said, from May 1st, 1922, with a meager strength of 750 students, you have seen and you have heard the growth of this university, growing in strength and stature over the 100 years. An umbrella academic institution, the university continued to adhere commendably to the highest standards of imparting collegiate education, research, innovation, and social outreach. I would also like to compliment the administration, the students, the academic community for one more speciality, that your university is not in news. It's a good news. If you are not in news, that means you are paying attention to academic pursuit. Peace is the prerequisite for progress. If there is tension, you cannot pay attention and have the retention of the knowledge. This is a prerequisite for any nation, for any institution to have peace. And the very purpose of the university is pursuing academic knowledge. Education is not for mere employment. It is for enlightenment. It is for enhancement of knowledge. That should be the focus of the university. So it is a happy coincidence that the centenary event coincides with 75 years of independent India. In fact, Delhi University had an important role in the country's independence movement. And many distinguished alumni who have graduated from this university have occupied very important positions in various fields and have contributed to the development of our country after independence. The names of legendary teachers and brightest minds who learned from them are too numerous for me to recount. The university stature has reached the current impressive level largely because of these dedicated teachers and brilliant students. I am truly honored today to preside over such an illustrious university as the Chancellor, and my respects to all the past leaders who steered this university so well, and compliment those who are continuing this grand tradition of teaching, learning and research. Research is meant for making people's life comfortable. That is the ultimate aim of research. As you all know, India has a glorious past in knowledge, generation and its dissemination to the world. Ancient India enjoyed the reputation of being a Visva Guru. Students from across the globe used to come and study here. Reputed centers of knowledge among the earliest known to humanity, like the universities of Nalanda, Takshashila, Vikramshila, Vallabhi, and Vedantapuri bear ample testimony to this fact. Moreover, India is home to some of the most ancient knowledge systems the world has known in the form of Vedas and Upanishads, Puranas and Itihas, among others. We must once again ensure that our universities become global learning centers. We can achieve this through tireless striving, stretching its arm towards perfection. This was said by Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore. Universities must become places of innovative inquiry and knowledge, creation and knowledge sharing. They must ensure, to adopt today's phrases again, that, I quote, the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into the dreary desert sand of dead habit, unquote. We must build upon our strengths today to make our universities stand out as institutions of excellence. Excellence in teaching, excellence in learning, and excellence in research, and excellence in innovation. This is the objective. This should be our agenda for the future. One thing I would like to tell you while complimenting not only Delhi University, all the universities across the country, one thing we should all remember, we should aim to become knowledge centers, to find place in the first 10 academic institutions of the world. That should be our goal. When we have so much knowledge, this land, this sand, this water, this air, this atmosphere is something special. Everybody has got some talent. You have to recognize that talent and promote the talent. This is what is required. Our boys and girls who are going abroad, they are excelling everywhere, occupying important positions. I don't want to recall those names. They are all well aware. Then why we are lagging in becoming the center of excellence, to find a place in the top 10, top 100? This is a question. Every vice chancellor, every teacher, every administration should really think every day and then try to really reach that goal. That should be our objective, and I hope in the coming days, universities in India, and particularly Delhi University, one of the most prestigious and old institutions, will lead them and reach that stage so that we can excel. India is being recognized now once again, respected everywhere. Whatever our Prime Minister says is heard with rapt attention. And India is respected for its culture and civilizational values. We want to become world leader, not to capture power and do something. We don't believe in colonial rule. We don't believe in expansionism. Sarve jana sukhino bhavantu, vasudhaika kutumbakam. Share and care is the core of Indian philosophy. We want the world, the people to live in peace, happily. We want happiness to be spread across the globe. Poverty, illiteracy, discrimination of any kind, these are the challenges we have. We must all strive hard to see that these challenges are met. And universities should read that and give good ideas to the administration. While it is the duty of the Parliament and the politicians to take care of the administration and bring good laws, at the same time good ideas, innovative ideas, out-of-box ideas must come from universities and they should be taken seriously by the administration. This is a ceaseless, creative journey. Each milestone we achieve reminds us of the many more milestones that we need to travel. We have still to go a long way. The thrill is when we keep the transformation going. As the ancient Vedic saying goes, Charai Veti, or keep moving. So this is what has been given to us. What we should avoid is stagnation. Being satisfied with what has been achieved, we should constantly reflect on the changing world and reshape and regenerate our institutions. The world is changing faster. Globalization is a reality. Climate change also is a reality. So these challenges, as I told you, poverty, illiteracy, urban-rural divide, discrimination on gender, in certain areas, social discrimination, these are the challenges we have. For that, the leadership should come from the institutions of knowledge, universities. I'm happy we have the education minister here. The blueprint that is placed before the nation in the National Education Policy is a far-sighted document that is set to revolutionize the educational landscape of the country by making teaching and learning holistic in true sense. With the NEP's emphasis on interdisciplinary learning, research, and knowledge generation, multilingual education is also important policy initiatives. The educational scene all over the country is in for a major transformation. In particular, it rightly emphasizes the role of importing education in one's mother tongue. I am very keen about it. Students, if they learn early their basic education in mother tongue, they will be able to grasp it. If it is taught in another tongue, other language, foreign language, it will first they have to learn the language and then learn the subject. So, basic education, I am very clear, up to the high school must be in the mother tongue. Wherever I go, I stress upon this. Everyone should remember mother who has given this beautiful birth to you. Remember the mother. And remember the Janma Bhumi, the place from where you were born. And also respect the motherland, the country to which you belong to. And also remember, promote, progress, propagate the mother tongue that has come from mother's womb. Mother tongue is like your eyesight. The other language, foreign language, is like your spectacles. If you have eyesight, the spectacles will work. If you don't have eyesight, even if you wear Ray-Ban glasses, Zuban se kuch aayega nahi. This has to be clearly understood. Some people are misinterpreting, and one of the newspaper wrote an editorial also. The Vice President is suggesting about mother tongue, and also, I am not opposing English. I am saying first learn mother tongue, and then learn as many languages as possible. Why English? English, French, Japanese, Persian, Chinese, Urdu, as many languages as possible. First, learn proficiency in your mother tongue and have original ideas. This is very much important. I also would like to say on this occasion, I'm happy the Prime Minister yesterday and also the Chief Justice of India They also said the same thing, that in the administration of the courts, local language must be promoted. Why court alone? Everywhere, in education, in administration, in issuing orders, gadget notification, and arguments in the court, everything should be basically first in their state mother tongue, and then you can have other languages. We have now started experimenting this in our parliament. 22 languages you can speak in any language you like in parliament. Your constituency, your people, they'll be hearing you what you say. And there is simultaneous translation. With the new technology now, new innovations, you can have simultaneous translation. So that being the case, I personally feel basic education, local administration, and also proceedings in the lower courts and parliament all should be carried basically in their mother tongue. This is my advice. It may not be palatable to some people. I don't mind, but I stress on them. As the Vice President of India, with some experience, and some people say, sir, if you don't learn English, you will lag behind. I said, who asked you not to learn English? This is one boy told me, sir, idea is good, but you cannot go up. ऊपर नहीं जा पाएंगे आप. मैंने समझ लिया, मगर मजाक में उनको कहा ऊपर जाने में भाषा का कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. मैंने भगवान से बात किया, उन्होंने कहा, उन्होंने ऐसा कोई पाबंदी नहीं है. भाषा, किसी भाषा में आप बोले, आपका एक्सपायरी ड्यू डेट हो गया तो आप ऑटोमेटिकली हाँ आ सकते हैं आप, कोई रिस्ट्रिक्शन नहीं है. तो boy was intelligent, smart, he understand, I understand what you are saying, but आप मजाक में कह रहे हैं. But I said, you can't reach higher position. I said, what? I said, I'll give you live examples. President of India, present, he studied in mother tongue, became president. Vice President of India, I come from a village, I studied in a rural school in Telugu medium, my own mother tongue. I reached here. Why not only here, all the positions, whatever you mentioned, I could reach them too. Though I have no family background of political this thing, I don't belong to any dynasty. But still, and third, the Chief Justice of India, he also said the other day, he studied in his mother tongue basic education, would become Chief Justice of India. And then finally, the dynamic Prime Minister, he has not seen the convent, he studied in his mother tongue, now has become one of the prominent leaders of the world, not only India, he is being recognized everywhere. So, one has to understand, it is the hard work, it is the commitment, it is the character, caliber, capacity and conduct that is very important for every person. And with that, if you make efforts, that's why I tell the students, aim high, dream high, work hard, you will be able to reach higher positions. This is what Abdul Kalam ji also said. Even Kalam ji said basic education he had in his mother tongue. He became one of the popular presidents of India, late Abdul Kalam. So my dear youngsters, focus on your basic education in mother tongue. Try to learn mother tongue. And speak in mother tongue at home. Even while talking, the problem also lies not with the students but the parents also. माँ बाप कहते बच्चों को बच्चे डैडी कहो, मम्मी कहो. Why this daddy, mummy, daddy business? Why not you say amma, ma? You say amma, अंतराल से आता है. You say mummy, यहाँ से आता है. Simple. I always try to communicate with the people in their own way to make a simple examples so that they understand it better and it gets registered in their minds. This is one advice of mine. And secondly, follow your culture. Our education system must also focus more on our culture. Culture is different from religion. Religion is a way of worship. Whatever religion you want to practice, practice. And every religion must be respected, protected. But What is important is culture. Culture is a way of life. Culture is a way of life. Respecting elders, respecting mother, father, grandmother, grandfather, respecting elders, respecting teachers, guru, respecting nature. Nature. We are praying with the nature, nature is praying with us. We are seeing the ill effects of nature. Nature, that's why I say 3 lines, simple. Nature, culture, together for bright future. Nature, culture, together for bright future. We should all respect the nature. And the way climate change is happening, horrible. See the dizzy weather. Why dizzy? Most of the places across the country are not able to come out of the house. They want to fight. And added to that pollution. All this because we started ignoring nature and playing with the nature. I'll give you a living example of COVID. People in the rural area were less affected because they are living with nature to the maximum possible extent. And they also work hard. Urban area, they are more affected because they live in congestion. They are not able to live with sun. Sun means not own sun. I'm talking of the sun, bright sun. When I was in London, the driver told me, he said, "Sir, good morning." Namaskar, tell me. He said, "Sir, today is a sunny day." I said, "Is it your son's birthday?" He said, "No, sir, sunny day." I told him, "Poor fellow, India, 365 days are sunny days. You have the advantage." But we are not taking that advantage. We are not taking that advantage. Nature, water also is now becoming scarce because we have successfully diverted, obstructed, did so many things. Now water also is becoming a major problem, cutting the trees. And now we are planting again, afforestation. All these things must be a lesson to all of us. The students and the younger generation across the country, and we are fortunate 65% of Indian population is below 35 years. 50% of our population is below 25 years. Youngsters. They have the energy, they have the dynamism. If you harness it properly, country will excel, will progress very much. For that, youngsters, I would like to give you 2 small advices. 1, be active. Do some physical activity. Walking, running, jogging, yoga, Surya Namaskara, whatever you want to do, do it, no problem. And yoga has no religion. Some people are trying to attribute it. Yoga for physical fitness. It gives you mental alertness also. Some physical activity has to be there. And I am now 72, going to 73. I play badminton every day morning, 1 hour. For my fitness. I'm not saying I'm doing it for the sake of the country. For my own fitness. That's why I'm able to go around the country, meet as many people as possible at this age also. And secondly, should not become lazy. If you are lazy, then you will become crazy. That has to be understood. It has to be active. And at times proactive also. Then follow good food habits. Eat proteinous food. Don't worry, I am not going to give you any food chart or code. Eat whatever you want to eat, but eat Indian food, eat cooked food, time tested, made according to reason and season, Indian food. What season, what food you should eat. For thousands of years, our forefathers, they have lived and they have recommended this food. So why do you be running after foreign food? I said it in this university earlier also, I'm saying it again, for the ordinary students to understand. These companies also branding, the names also, Western food. They are trying to influence the minds of people. Pizza, burger, they may be suitable to those countries, I have no problem. But for our weather, for our conditions, we need to have Indian food. And we are fortunate to have thousands years. If I start counting Indian cuisine, it it will take at least 1 week to complete the list of Indian cuisine. So many varieties. Excellent food. Eat good food. Don't run after this. Because the names they give you names. You get Manchuria. And you have Himalaya here. Why do you run after Bulgaria, Manchuria, Somalia, names and all? We have excellent non-vegetarian food as well as vegetarian food also. Then we also. Name it, chicken 65. Put an examine, kya hai? Your age is not even 25 and you want to eat 65 and then become 65 at the earliest. बच्चों के थोड़ा राइटर वेयर में मैं कह रहा हूँ. We must promote Indian food in whatever manner it is. Those foods, they may be good for their seasons and for their reasons and for their weather, but for us. And then encourage Indian traditions, the dance, the music, the art, the painting. There are a variety of 64 arts in various forms. We should encourage. Education system should also encourage. During my childhood, it used to be part of our education. Craft, gardening, NCC, airwing, and all those things used to be voluntary, but at the same time, the system also used to stress on that. Now, the dilution has come. Now we must go back. We must go back to our roots, the values, the knowledge, the truth, and also the quest for peace was part of our culture, civilization. We should see to it that we all follow the same. My dear youngsters, there is no shortcut to learning. For that, you have to work hard. Some of you might be interested to go abroad also. I have no problem. If you want to go abroad, everything is available in India, but still you want to go abroad, go. Learn, earn, and return. Return to motherland. Do something to motherland. And it is our duty to take care of our brethren. Whatever we have achieved, we must share. Share and care, as I told you, is part of our ancient culture. So let us focus more on academic upgradation. Let us focus more on research. Then let us submit as many papers as possible and also acquire as many patents as possible and also try to excel so that the country will be benefited and you will also be benefited. The education plays a key role in human development, nation building, creating a prosperous and sustainable global future. Education, government has opened it up to private sector also, good. Lot of private institutions have come, fine. They are also doing a good job, fine. But education, like politics in the earlier days, politics, health, education, they were all treated as mission. And there should not be any aspiration for a commission, or should not do any omission, or give any remission. One must have passion for the sake of the nation. For that, you must make it as a mission. Then you will be able to move forward. This is my advice. My Prime Minister has given a 3-line advice. He said reform, perform, and transform. Transformation of the nation. Transformation of the nation. Making the people's life comfortable, making the people's life happy. That should be the goal of our ultimate research and education. We must come out with such new ideas and further maintain standards. On the occasion of this centenary of the prestigious Delhi University, I once again extend my compliments to all the people who are responsible for the growth and promotion of this university and recognition of this university. And I stress again, we must put that question to us, why we are not able to get place in that prestigious so-called institute. Is something wrong with the rating or something wrong with our performance? We must honestly introspect and then move forward. I wish you all the best. God bless you. Thank you very much. Namaskar. Jai Hind.